How's it going, everyone? We've got some quarterly financial reports coming out of PlayStation, and you know what that means. It's time to meticulously dissect these numbers and adjust them so they fit all of our narratives and everything we want to know that's going on. But yeah, we'll talk all about it. We have some pretty interesting numbers to go over as far as PlayStation Plus. This is really making the rounds, losing nearly 2 million subscribers, and remember, this is coming off the revamp. However, saying that it's just because of the revamp would be a little bit misleading, but we'll talk all about that. PlayStation 5 shipments have gotten an update, and speaking of PlayStation Plus, the November titles are rolling out, and we have an update on God of War 2018 ahead of God of War Ragnarok as far as sales numbers for that, but we'll get to that at the end of this video. Alright, right off the top, let's go over the news. PlayStation Plus has lost nearly 2 million subscribers since its revamp. This is accumulating to 45.4 million subscribers for the 3 months ending September 30th, 2022, so that quarter, and that is down from 47.3 million subscribers from the previous quarter. PlayStation Network monthly active users were also down during the 3-month period at 102 million, a decline from 104 million a year earlier and 103 million in the previous quarter. This appears to be the lowest MAU figure since it began reporting the data in 2020. This is pretty interesting because of PlayStation Plus subscribers going down, you would think that maybe Sony's network services revenue would go down, but that's not actually the case. It actually increased by 10% from 106 billion yen to 116 billion yen, which represents its best performance to date for a quarter. So, a lot to dissect there. Now, I could very well see numbers seeing a little bit of a jolt up, given that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 just dropped. You need these multiplayer titles to get people invested into the subscription service, while some people are just going to keep their Plus subscription rolling. You know, for online gaming is going to be the main drawing factor. Obviously, there's the games you get every month. There's people that are subscribed to Plus Extra that are getting, you know, more games, etc., but online gaming is the draw here. There's a reason why Sony went the route of making Plus mandatory for online play, even though Plus has been a thing since 2010, I want to say, where it was an optional service where you could sign up for it for, you know, getting those monthly games, but then they also added, hey, you need it for online play, and that's when obviously subscribers astronomically increased. 45.4 million subscribers is still a staggering number, and you know, I feel like online play should be entirely free, but I'm not running the business here, so, like, you know, I would probably run them out of business. But nonetheless, you know, a decent portion of those people, I think, are going year to year where they are paying $60 a year, but, man, I would so love to hear, and I know Sony has this stat, but it's not a public stat, how many people are paying month to month. Like, how many people are paying $10 a month for PlayStation Plus? Because that is just wild to me, and I think you guys would be surprised if we actually ever did get that stat, how many people are going that route, because I think it's more people than you would suspect. But nonetheless, Plus subscribers are dropping. You know, even with the advent of Plus Extra and Plus Premium, I don't think that's going to draw newer subscribers to PlayStation Plus. Like, if you're already wanting to play the games on Plus Extra and Plus Premium, you're probably a Plus subscriber anyway because you're probably invested into the PlayStation ecosystem. It's not the case of, like, Microsoft where, you know, they're dropping Plague Tale, Requiem, and these games that are very drawing factors to people being subscribers, and especially even for solo-only players with a game like Requiem. But nonetheless, there you go with the Plus stat. Moving on from that, PlayStation 5 shipments have topped 25 million. That's 3.3 million units sold in the last 3 months. The 3 months ending on September 30th. Once again, that quarter. PlayStation 5 and PS4 software, on the other hand, combined sold 62.5 million units during the 3 months ending September 30th, which is down 13.9 million from the 76.4 million software sold during the same period the previous fiscal year. 6.7 million units were first-party titles, which is down 900,000 from the 7.6 million sold during the same period the previous fiscal year. 63% of software sales were full game software digital downloads, compared to 62% the previous year. So it seems like, as far as digital versus physical, you know, that number continues to be something that I really like to follow. I wish that, you know, we still need to have parity between the price points on digital storefronts and physical, you know, brick and mortar stores. But I think, you know, in a world where, you know, I know people aren't going to like to hear it, but eventually it's going to be all digital, those prices are not going to go down. They've already normalized the $70 price tag, even though if they, you know, made everybody buy games digitally, they would make way more money. We are not going to see the back end of that as far as getting cheaper games. That's just not going to happen. I foresee game prices continuing to go up and up. And, you know, let's hope that $100 games aren't like a reality in a couple generations, but we'll see about that. Nonetheless, there are those numbers. Moving on from that, we just talked about Plus, but some more positive Plus news. The November PS Plus titles are rolling out right now. Neo 2, LEGO Harry Potter The Collection, and Heavenly Bodies. Go check them out. Neo 2 is PS4 and PS5, which is quite nice. That's a pretty big undertaking of a game, so if you are looking to play that, you're gonna get a lot of content out of it, so definitely do go play that. It's a very challenging game, not for everyone, but based on the comment section of the video we uploaded, you know, talking about Plus, seemed like people were really happy with this month, which, honestly, I thought people would be a little bit more mixed on it, especially because I just assumed Neo 2 was a game a lot of people own, but hey, more power to you if you like this lineup. And I saw a lot of people happy with LEGO Harry Potter The Collection. Maybe I just gotta stop being dumb and like underestimating how many people dig the LEGO games. And I played LEGO's the Star Wars saga that just came out earlier this year, and I loved it. And I'm not a big Star Wars guy, as you guys know, and I'm not a big LEGO game guy, but that game was awesome in terms of just being a game I could chill out and play. And yeah, nice to see you guys excited for LEGO Harry Potter Collection, but you can download all of those right now. Lastly, one more note on sales topic. God of War 2018 sales have topped 23 million units. 3.5 million units have been sold since August of 2021. Of course, it did see a nice jolt in sales based on the fact that it was released on PC. It initially came out on 4/20/2018. Trust me when I say, that was a wild day for me. Maybe I'll tell the whole story one of these days, but 4/20 of 2018, the day that God of War 2018 came out, absolutely nuts. Yeah, some wild stuff happened that day. But I did get God of War that day. I actually got the God of War console, which I'm literally looking at it right now, the PS4 Pro console. But, yeah, let's just say I was involved in some other shenanigans that day that will go down in infamy in my life. But nonetheless, God of War 2018 was a tremendous game. I remember having like literal 5- and 6-hour sessions with that game, and at that time, I was like kind of not completely checked out of gaming, but a little bit disenfranchised, and I go through those spurts every now and again. I think a lot of people do, and God of War really like drew me back in. I just thought that game from a technical standpoint, a narrative standpoint, it was just incredibly compelling to me. And remember, going into God of War 2018, I had no expectations of it because God of War never was for me in terms of it being my favorite franchise. Did I enjoy the other God of War games? Sure. Love Chains of Olympus on PSP, just seeing what the PSP could do, but like they were just mindless action games to me. God of War 2018 was an incredibly compelling narrative-driven experience that I got immersed in, engrossed in, and was one of my favorite games of that PlayStation 4 era. So 23 million units, that last we heard, Horizon Zero Dawn had sold 20 million, and it seems like they like to give these numbers, these specific numbers out right before the release of, you know, the subsequent title. Especially because I believe that was the exact same case with Horizon Zero Dawn. But nonetheless, there you go with that. And that is going to do it for me. Again, PlayStation Plus has lost nearly 2 million subscribers. However, quarter over quarter, it's been losing subscribers for a while, so something to monitor. We'll see if it has a jolt back up for like MW2 in the holiday season, but that remains to be seen. PS5 shipments have topped 25 million. The November PlayStation Plus titles are rolling out right now, and God of War 2018 cracks 23 million units sold. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.